Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, you're back with Deck, and today it's not our Let's Franchise series because I decided to kind of end that yesterday. And apart from getting loads more conservation points, there wasn't much I could have done. So it kind of felt like it was slowing down. Money wasn't an issue anymore, so we're going back to the career. I say that while I'm just spinning the planet round. We've got gold in everything, apart from these two new scenarios. Definite Arctic Cool. Goodwin Arctic Research Park. What do we got then? Situated near a small Norwegian fishing village, this site was chosen by Bernie Goodwin for the purpose of building an Arctic wildlife research zoo, the likes of which the world has never seen. The last time Bernie was here, he got himself lost and declared legally dead, so keep your fingers crossed you do better. In gloves, obviously. Nobody likes frostbite. So yeah, we're going to go back to the scenarios, and unless another DLC comes out while I'm recording these, which would be quite impressive if it did, we're just going to do these, and then that might be it for Planet Zoo for a while, because I don't fancy going back to franchise mode. I'm going to shut up for a little bit now, because we've got a nice scenic view, and somebody's going to start talking, I assume.
Ah, can you smell that fresh Norwegian air? It's good to be back here. So many memories. Many of them good. Now, this zoo is the first of two new ventures, which will specialize in Arctic animals. Although I'm sure that was fairly obvious from the temperature. I didn't choose this location just because I love lutefisk. This particular site will be focusing on researching, breeding, and releasing all sorts of animals from the far north. And I'm hoping that research will help us find out just what it'll take for us to preserve these species in the face of global warming. Remember, we're not trying to make a massive profit here. We're trying to make a difference. That said, you're going to be dealing with reindeer, Arctic wolves, even polar bears. And that means expanding the zoo a lot. So, some profit would definitely be useful.
Oh, good old Bernie's back. So, what are our objectives to start with? Increase education rating, even, done. Research reindeer to level 2, have at least 3 habitat species in the zoo, increase reindeer overall welfare to 80%, have at least 10 reindeer in the zoo, find, adopt and place 10 oh, alright then. So that should be easy enough. We've got the game paused to start with. Have we got any habitats free? Not yet. We've got Dahl sheep over that way. We can't build down... Oh, that's the Norwegian fishing village, isn't it? Well, that's rather cool. Where do we want the reindeer to go? That's the staffing area with the looks of it. Is there a keeper's hut in here? No. No, there isn't. Have we even got a keeper's hut? Easy way to go about it would be to go on facilities and infrastructure. Nope, staff. Where is our keeper's hut? Oh, it is over here. Oh, it's there. Well, that's rather cool. So we want to start by building a nice little pen for our reindeers. Can we have a look? I assume they're going to need loads of space. Let's select all and transfer. Animal storage. We can't go to the Zoopedia like that, so let's go in here and look at reindeer then, shall we? Just so I get a rough idea of how big I've got to build the area. Minimum requirements, 370. So no, they don't need a massive area. But we'll give them a decent area. Let's go with the red brick like we normally do. So, no, actually, I don't want to go right there. I'd like to get the path coming right down here. How wide is that? I would say it doesn't look like 10, it looks like 8. Yeah, it's 8. So let's bring the path like this. And then down here, I do want a bit of angle snapping, so I want to keep it going straight down this way. And from there, we're going to build our barriers. Words difficult today. Just give me time to wake up, apparently. So this wall's going to be straight. We'll go to about there. I don't want these to all be perfectly straight. Although it is looking like it's going to be, doesn't it? Let's leave that off there, and then let's start this way, because we can then get a little bit of curvature on it. We don't want angle snapping when dealing with our curves. And we can just get this to follow the path. I think then we're going to curve it back round. That is a god-awful looking curve. Let's just go straight back down. And curve. I want the pillar, please. Can we move that so it looks slightly nicer? There we go. That looks better. What a weird shape. Anyway, it'll do. Just bring this straight off a little bit more, and then we can go from here. Angle snapping. Please leave. At least for now. There we go. I don't know how dark this is going to be on the video. Hopefully it's not going to be dead dark. Just wrap that around there, like so. Then we can come straight back up, and I'm actually going to keep going straight a little bit, and then we can get that to make a nice little section there, because then we can get another habitat over this way, hopefully. So let's have the gate nowhere. Why isn't it? Oh, it's because I was on the inside. That's fine then. Have we got two-way mirrors, windows even? We've not. It's fine. I'm still going to go with the windows because I really like the windows. And then we can finally get all of our reindeer in. Select all of these, send to zoo, get in there. How are we doing for staff as well? We've got a caretaker keeper, no security guards and no vendors. I at least want one security guard in here. And that's before we even unpause the game. And let's go. Who's in here? It seems that has really messed up recently. And we're not on franchise mode, so I can't wave at you anyway. Ooh. We've got a reindeer in. Right, let's try and set your habitat up. And straight away, vet research on a reindeer. So, what do you need to be happy? Terrain, you need a hard shelter, and everything else is good. Well, that's nice. Ooh, we've got all the frozen stuff ready. Lovely. Beds and shelters, species, and where are the reindeers? Alphabetical, obviously. I'm fairly sure you're going to need a big shelter. Let's just plonk it diagonal like that. So you like that? I do want to get some trees in here. What is your... oh, it's right there, obviously. North America and Europe. North America, Europe. Biomes is tundra and taiga. Yup. Christmas trees. We've got Christmas trees. I want to give you some pine trees, though. Just throw a few of those in there like that. Some more of these. It's a little bit of a weird looking tree, isn't it? You alright down there, Luna? She's growling for some reason. Excuse me. And how about we put some bushes, just dot them around. Because I do like to make sure that the habitats look somewhat decent nowadays. I just placed a bush on top of a tree somewhere. You'll never see it, so it doesn't really matter. Can we get any enrichment for you? Didn't think so. So that's why we need the research straight away. But at least we've got reindeers in. How are we going to want to go with keepers? Are we going to want to go one per thing or what? And we are going to need some power in this way as well. I know it's going to overlap slightly, but I'm not that fussed about it. Turn me some angle snapping off, please. Surely. Ugh. It's not quite big enough. That is unfortunate. Well, if we know we're coming up this way, I could get a little bit of a staffing area just over this side. In fact, it's not got to be a staffing area, has it? It's just got to be one of these. And about there would be good. Negative impact. It does show the negative impact on this. Get it as close to the path as we can. And then it does cover the entire enclosure. Lovely. Not queues, staff paths. It's not got to angle snap. And we've not got to cover it with trees anymore. I'm actually just going to leave that there like it is. We can't have anything on this corner. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Facilities, we want our screens because we want to keep the education rating up. So we're just going to throw some of these all the way around. I'm not going to throw them on every single wall. That is in power range. Maybe every other pillar. It's the speakers that I tend to go absolutely nuts with. But this will be fine. Slight incline there makes it a little bit weird. My diary is in the way. There you go. That actually works out rather beautifully. Then all the way around we will have speakers. Apart from that bottom corner down that way. Because I don't think it's going to work out for us. And you know one thing that I never have done in any of my zoos is have ambient speakers. I'm never that fussed. I mean, we should really have got them in the shopping areas, I guess. That'd be the sensible option, wouldn't it? Let's go back onto power just so I can see if it's going to work out with power. We should be able to get most of it. Yeah, we can't do that corner. We can't. So we're literally just missing one pillar. Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. You can have one under there. And that's it done. Let's just unpause the game but go on normal speed. And we don't want this blue view anymore. Are you boxing up my reindeers? No, you're unboxing my reindeers. They're not even all in yet. You know what I have forgot as well, and I'm going to do it before I forget. Food. Food and water. You're definitely going to need a large trough. We'll just throw it just by the side of your house. And water. I'm aware that I said house. There is 10 of them. So I do think we're going to get a few watery holes around. There we go, and now we can unpause the game again. Did I do this speaker? Yes, I did. We'll set these up, we'll set the donation bins up, and then we'll see about setting up some work paths and stuff like that. Work zones even. Work paths. What is a work path? Nobody knows. But the education ratings should stay nice and high. Have we got to get just one more habitat animal in? Yeah, just one more habitat animal. Maybe we can get a polar bear straight away. You kind of expect we're going to need polar bears. I should probably look at the next objectives to see if we're going to get gifted any. But then again, if we've already got it set up, we can just plop them in. We're getting there. We're nearly done with all the speakers. Finally, it stops snowing. So that does have a tendency to lower the frame rate. I don't want a very choppy video again. We shouldn't have, because I don't record on 4K resolution anymore. Although, I have done in the past. And that's why you've seen the dead laggy videos. I think we only had one at the very start of the series that was rather laggy. So that's all them set up. Now we just want some donation bins. Guest facilities. I could actually have them on every other one. We want to make sure we're getting loads of money from them. I put that rather far away, didn't I? I'm sure I went closer than that with it. Never mind. Yeah, that is dead far away. My bad. My bad. It'll be fine. And that's good. I have been getting into the habit of throwing ATM machines down. The Dahl sheep. Look at that for a board. All the donation bins that we should require are down. Let's just put an ATM machine, what? There. We're going to have to make sure there's bins everywhere as well. It looks like the starting area is all binned up. Yeah, starting area is good. Have we got things for shops over here? Yeah, we do. So maybe a food and a drink stall in early is going to be good for us as well. Not staff facilities, guest facilities, drink stall. You can just go in there and food, chief beef. I want to edit, exit that group setting. There we go. We've got a few more shops over here. Well, another shop. How about we get an information booth as well as them? Because we might as well make use of those, hadn't we? You did open, you did get a member of staff. Lovely. Let's make sure these are all good. The Dahl sheep. Your enrichment is 0, unfortunately. Nature, you just don't want Europe, but you are Year and Tundra. Yeah, let's give you some smaller stuff. Because we don't want to bury you in.
When our animal rescue unit told me to expect reindeer, I was confused why 1, they were talking about the weather, and 2, they were being so familiar. Reindeer? No. Oh well. Good work getting them settled in anyway.
So the next one's going to be adopt and place 2 Arctic wolves, increase overall welfare, research them, education rating, breed 3 new habitat species, adopt and place 2 polar bears. What have we got to adopt and place them? Timber wolves are going to need an absolutely huge area to play with. We can literally only get things that go into snowy biomes. I do like that. Himalayan bears, grizzly bears, they don't go in the same one. Dahl sheep. What else have we got? Arctic wolves. American bison. No polar bears yet. Fair enough. That is fine. How's cash looking for now? I mean, we can't really go off that just yet. Are all the reindeers not even in there yet? I think that's the last one. Reindeer alerts. What's the problem? The area is absolutely massive. You're injured. Oh, the reindeers are... the vets are already there. I'm thinking about getting promotions already. Because you're definitely going to need a promotion. Keeper could do with 1 as well. I think I am going to go 1 keeper per zone. Oh, that's not the path. That's why we can't place you. So you will be... Wow. You will be reindeer. Are you already named? Dahl sheep. Good. And we want to set up you for every 6 months and you for every 6 months. And you for every 6 months. I've still not put any bins down either. Excuse me. Where is our other transformer? There we go. Every 6 months. What problem have we got? High amounts of litter. Well, they shouldn't be in this area because there are plenty of bins around. I can understand if they were over this way. And now that you've brought that to my attention, we're going to get some bins down. Helps if you're on the right tab, though. What bins have you guys used? It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, we'll keep using this one, then. And we'll just dot some around on the back side of the path. Every so often. Surely we shouldn't need another caretaker yet. It's a bit ridiculous if we do. Doll sheep's about to have offspring. Wonderful news. Do I want bins this side? Because I was going to go with timber wolves this way. Look at all that lovely space that we've got to build. Not like the last mission. Oh, that was a bit... Maybe we can just have timber wolves over this side then. Because then that leaves this side for... That's on the path. I don't want it on the path. That leaves this side where we could bring out a very nice little shopping area. Maybe. So we're going to have to set up 2 new work zones. We want that one. That's the... Well, yeah, the vet surgery and the quarantine, I guess. That'll be the staff room. And that's the keeper's hut. What's that? Animal Trade Centre. I'm not that bothered about that. There we go. You can be Reindeer. And we want another one that is basically that and all the orange buildings. You. And that can be 2 owls. Doll sheep. And we want you on Reindeer and you on Doll sheep. I'm going to make another work zone. What is that? Oh, it's a toilet block. That's fine. 1, 2, and 3. And you can all have this staff room. That's a lot of staff going into one staff room at the minute. Kind of weird that there's not a staff room in this little compound, but... We'll have that as central shops. And then if we go back to our staff, these 3 can all be central shops. We're already earning cash, by the way. Not that I've paid that much attention to it, but... Give me another caretaker. Ooh. Do we want to look into getting another animal in this episode? Like I say, we know we're going to need Arctic wolves. We've got no research done as of yet. You have just finished being trained up, though. It's risky, but I'm going to throw another vet down as well. I'm going quite heavy on the staff early on here. You're dead busy, so let's upgrade all you. I'm actually going to employ another vendor, so we've at least got one to cover while there's while they want to go for breaks. And I think that'll be it for now. High amounts of litter still. Like I said, there's absolutely loads of bins. You goddamn dirty, dirty people. Throwing your litter everywhere. You can both get promoted. We'll promote the keeper as well. Mechanic should be fine, but why not? It's a lot of promotions early on. Reindeers have been researched once. So what could I get in there for you now? We are still on Reindeer. Enrichment. You can have a barrel feeder. That can go right there. And herb scent markers. One there and one there. Oh yeah, we literally need another animal. And then we're good. Timber wolves do need a monstrous area. Let's set timber wolves up this episode. Let's pause it. And we're just going to go with the walls to start with. Let's not have straight, and let's not have angle snapping either. The walls will be what they are. The only thing I've got, I don't want to have a very deep habitat, because then I've got to have paths wrapping around the back. Let's have it wrap through these trees. Just so we've not got squares, because we kind of got bored with squares in the franchise zoo, didn't we? Then we can delete that wall, wrap it back round, and bring it in. Although, I don't really like that pillar's placement. Let's just even it out a little bit more. I just don't want a great big kink in the wall. That's better. That's not looking very big, is it? It makes the wall a weird shape, but it should be fine. 1600. They've got a much bigger area. No, I don't want this corner coming in here then. Bring it all back. There we go. Let's have it cut around. Oh no. We're on straight walls again. I don't want straight walls. Let's wrap it around the back of that. We'll keep these trees in. And I do think we're going to have the path come all the way around. Can we just unkinkify that? It looks a little bit better. How big of an area is this one now then? 2,600, much better. And, yup. Not that they're going to be able to see through these windows, but it'll be fine. Let's sort the path out. You need to go back up to 8. Just to double check, you can't click on this and type the numbers. No, you can't. Kind of want to get it closer than what we did with the reindeer. Just follow this round. None of it's going to look square and symmetrical like I like to go for. The OCD is going to scream at me, but we're going to ignore that for now. Maybe I could get the shopping area in this way, actually. Yeah, I actually like the idea of that even more. So let's bow this path back out a little bit. And then we'll bring it round in a big arch. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a decent size for a shopping area. Then we can have a path coming this way, path coming this way, and all will be good. You know what? I've just done that all in staff path. Oh, I hate everything. Control Z. What an idiot. Oh, stupid. Well, let's do that again very quickly. And there. That's it. Just wrap it back round. Can't believe I did that. Amazingly, not the first time I've ever done it, but I assume it won't be the last time I'm ever going to do it either. Right, there we go. Just increase this to 2. I do normally work with 1s, but... No, that came out way too far. There we go. It's about the same as what it was. And just to double check, it is snow Arctic wolves that we're going to need next. If we just flip this round. Arctic wolves we can get early on. 2 females, 3 good females, 4 good females. How do you guys get on pack-wise? 8 males, 8 females. Well, nope, they're timber wolves. Very nearly. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. And then we can select all of these and send all of these into there. Does mean we're going to need another keeper. Probably going to need another staffing area as well, because you've got to go all the way over that way for your keeper's hut. How about power as well? Does that cover all of this? It actually does. That is brilliant. Where would we go next then with this? I'm just thinking where I'd want the next staffing area to be. I think probably somewhere up this top end. Because we're going to expand up this way. So, if I... And we'll probably bring it off in a straight line there. So if I bring the staffing area off this corner. Not a queue. And let's turn this view off as well. And we are on staff path this time. Just bring that out like so. I do want it on the negative impact, because then I can place facilities, staff facilities. I want this staff room in first. We've not got the large ones, unfortunately. It would have been nice to place a large one down early on, but... And then I know anything to the other side of this won't actually upset guests, because it doesn't even hit the path. So what else would we want up here? Another keeper's hut. We can only get a small one, but that's fine. I know I'm just burning through cash at the minute, but... Do we really clip that? Oh, it doesn't clip. Beautiful. Staff room, keeper's hut. We don't really need anything else. I will get power in here, though. Because that was a reason for bringing it this way. If I push it all the way back, it basically covers as much area as it's going to be able to. And for now, we can just trim that path back. I've got a little bit of a staffing area up there as well. Cool. We're going to need a new work zone for this as well. Let's set it up in a minute. Admittedly, that door then doesn't seem sensible there. So let's just make that into another window. I know it's a little bit of a horrible window, but it'd make more sense to have it up this way. So it's right next to the keeper's hut. Boxed outside of habitats for too long. What? Is that because I edited the habitat? It says 4, so there's got to be another one there. Sorry, dudes.
It's wonderful to see some new species around here. Some of the guests are practically shaking with excitement. Well, it's
temperature.
out of the cold.
And we'll have that surgery and that quarantine. Beautiful. You can be set up for Arctic Wolf as well. And our new keeper, who can get promoted as well, can go on to Arctic Wolves. Wolves, even. And basically, all we need to do is set them up. But we are at time. And I do want to try and keep these episodes to around 30 minutes, because the longer episodes, I don't think many people get to the end of them. So we've got a cracking start there, and all we've done is put 2 more animals in. We're nearly at bronze already. We're just waiting on the research, which shouldn't take long now. We've got 2 vets. Cash is absolutely flying in. And that's without even putting any donation bins down for this, or even getting a proper shopping centre up. Not that we can do a proper shopping centre, but food at the minute is there. That is a rather long walk, so yeah, we're gonna pad this out ready. But yeah, that's going to be it for our first episode. It's not really of a new series, because I'm just continuing from the old series, but that's the end of our first episode of the DLC expansion scenarios. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!